Hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to do a meditation. In this meditation, we're going to focus on filling the void. And the difference between filling the void and healing the wound is important to differentiate, because we create patterns in our lives in an effort to stop pain or prevent pain from happening, when really the pain is already there, the damage is already done, and that pain lives within inside us. And if we can find where these wounds are in our mind, body, and find a way to heal those and work through those, we can have longer standing fulfillment, where when we are just topically filling the void rather than addressing the wound, the pain is still there, like whatever it is that we're doing to fill the void. As soon as that's done, as soon as that urge is satisfied, that pain will resurface. And then we have to face it all over again and again and fill that void. And it just becomes a never-ending game of just filling and never really being fulfilled in the process. So in this meditation, we're going to work towards addressing that. Okay, so now we're going to focus on finding our grounding. I'm just going to take a minute and really feel ourselves present in our bodies. Feel our feet on the floor. Feel our butt in the chair. Our back leaning against the back of the chair, or the wall, or wherever it is that you are right now. Just focus on feeling your own space, feeling your presence there, and feeling your weight sitting heavy and resting upon wherever it is that you are. I'm going to start by taking some deep breaths. And as we breathe in, we're going to bring that breath all the way down the body, slowly through the body, all the way into the low belly. And when we get there, we're going to relax the low belly open and out. And then we're going to exhale, bringing that breath in from the bottom of the belly, up through the abdomen, and just keep exhaling until every last bit of breath is out. We're going to breathe back in, trying to create more space, open up more in that belly. And exhale and releasing more and more. Breathe in, filling up space. Exhale, releasing and relaxing down just a little more with each out breath. Breathing in, creating more space through that whole body. And exhaling, releasing anything that we're holding on to still. And just focus on trying to maintain this slow, deep, easy breath. As you start to envision a golden fluid being poured onto the top of your head. And as this fluid comes down through your hair, I want you to feel the tiny muscles on the top of the scalp begin to relax and unwind, releasing any tension. Feel it start to trickle down along your forehead, around behind your ears, And just relaxing and unwinding those muscles. And start to feel those muscles become heavier as they release themselves more to a point where they're just resting in the body rather than trying to hold things into place. And feel this golden warm liquid start to flow down into the eye sockets or the temples, gently releasing all of these muscles and relaxing them as the fluid continues to flow down over the cheekbones and the muscles around the mouth, the muscles of the jawbone. Just feel all of that release as the fluid begins to flow down the back of your neck, releasing the head from the shoulders. Feel the fluid flowing around the front of the neck, relaxing the vocal cords. As it starts to come down around the shoulders and the upper chest and the upper back. Feel the shoulders come a little further away from the ears and float up onto the back where they belong. And feel that chest start to open up as more and more of that muscle tension releases. And as this chest space opens up, feel that there is more room to take deeper and deeper breaths as this relaxing exercise frees up more space in your body. I want you to move into that space with the breath. Feel the fluid flowing down your arms. Feel them start to grow heavier at your side. Feel the forearm muscles start to release. All the little tiny tissues and muscles in the hands, all the way out to the tips of the fingers. And just really feel your hands grow heavier in your lap or wherever it is they're laying right now. There is no right place or wrong place to lay your hands. Your only job is just to feel them grow heavier. As you feel this fluid start to run down the front of the body, moving in between all of the individual ribs of the chest and into the organs, massaging and relaxing and creating space in between them. And any pressure or tension that you're finding here, just allow this warm fluid to release that tension. And relax all of the muscles that are holding everything into place here. As the fluid continues to flow slowly down through the belly, releasing that abdominal wall, relaxing the muscles and the intestines and the stomach. And feel as that warm fluid flows down the spine, relaxing all of the muscles holding that spine in place. And rather than have a spine round down as the muscles begin to relax, feel it flow upwards. Feel that spine just naturally stack upon itself as the muscles around it release, and trust that the spine will continue to hold itself and keep you supported. And you feel the fluid coming over your low back, releasing that tension, Start to feel more blood flow open up into the legs as these muscles in the back relax. And follow this fluid into the hips, releasing any tension in the pelvic girdle and in the hips, the upper thighs. And just feel all of this unwind from the bones and release. You may feel your legs shifting slightly as the muscles begin to relax. And just allow this, just allow yourself to trust that the legs will go wherever they need to. You don't need to hold them in any particular position. This is all about just letting go and surrendering to the relaxation as you feel the fluid flow down into the knees, filling up the space in between the upper leg and the lower leg, releasing any pressure or tension found there. And then feel the fluid come down through the calves, releasing all of the muscles along the way down, along the back of the calf and the front of the shin. These muscles that work so hard to keep us on the go. Give them permission to finally release and relax down. As the fluid moves into the ankles, these ankles are not currently supporting you, so they have the freedom to release and unwind. As the fluid flows into the tops of the feet and the soles of the feet, relaxing any tensions you're finding there. Feel the fluid fill up into the toes. Feel them start to warm with relaxation. And just feel that calm throughout the entire body. And allow yourself to just sit here, feeling comfortable, at ease, growing heavier with each out breath, creating space with each in breath. Now I want you to focus on bringing in light from the world around you, in with the breath. And allow that to fill up the chest and the low belly. And as you exhale, I want you to release that breath outward around you. And feel as though you're starting to glow with this life force breath. I want you to bring that light breath in deeper into the body, down into the legs and the arms. As we exhale, we're just going to focus on releasing and letting go. Breathing in the light, exhaling and letting go. Breathe in the light. Exhale and let go. And if you're still finding any places in the body with tension, I want you to focus this light breath on those areas. Fill that space up with that light breath, and then as we exhale, give yourself permission to release that remaining tension. And if it starts to travel through the body to other places, just keep keep on replacing it with the light breath. And then breathe out and release from that space where you're experiencing the discomfort. Now I want you to envision yourself at the side of a stream, surrounded by trees. Hear the wind slowly blowing through the branches of the trees, and observe as leaves fall from the tops of the trees into the stream and float away, out of sight, out of mind. And as you continue to have interrupting thoughts that come into this meditation, I want you to feel free to take these thoughts and place them on a leaf and send them down the stream. You don't need these thoughts now. All your concentration is to be focused on the breath, the light coming in, and the sound of my voice. Everything else you can come back to another time. And for now, just focus on releasing and letting go. As we sit in this space, we're just going to focus on how we feel, how it feels to be in our bodies, in this calmness, in this stillness, and just feel that deep relaxation. Begin to feel your heart space open up as you create more space in the body. Feel that sensation grow from the heart and move into your entire consciousness slowly. Surround yourself with this light and love. And know that this feeling lives within you at all times. And any time you need to experience this feeling of self-love, all you need to do is contact that heart space and allow it to open up and unfold. Now, as we continue to walk through this landscape, we'll come upon a mirror sitting in the middle of a field. This mirror is full length, and we can see our whole body, not how we wish to see it, but how it actually is. And with this light energy in the heart space, I want you to extend that feeling of compassion to the person that you're seeing in the mirror. I want you to accept this person without judgment, without any sort of condition. Just feel that compassion and that love and accept them for everything that they are. And just notice every small detail about them. Notice the shape of their arms, their torso, the color of their eyes, the way their hair falls around their head. And with every detail that we notice, we want to just focus on feeling love and compassion for each one of these individual details. And realize that love and compassion are limitless. And that there is no such thing as giving too much love or compassion here. You give them as much love and compassion as they need. And with compassion comes understanding. With compassion comes allowing. Now think about who this person is in their everyday life. Think about the job that they have, the things that they do with their free time, the people that they choose to keep in their lives. And within all of this, I want you to start to focus in on one habit that you have. One habit that you feel might be a bad habit, or a habit that gets in your way, or anything that you do that comes in between you and your potential for fulfillment in your life. And I want you to ask yourself if by doing this one thing, are you truly satisfying yourself? Are you truly fulfilling yourself? Are you doing this as a way to avoid your pain? And I want you to open up to the possibility of having this question answered. And embrace it with warmth. Embrace it with love. I want you to ask yourself what it is that you honestly need to heal this wound. Don't look at what you do to avoid your pain. Rather, ask yourself what you need to heal the pain. And whatever this is that you need to fill this void that this pain has created, I want you to see yourself holding that thing in your hands. And I want you to hand it to that person in the mirror. See them accept it graciously, being grateful, being open to the idea of filling that void and healing this wound. And just know that with the healing of this wound, you won't need this bad habit anymore. You no longer feel the urge to fill the void. As you see yourself in the mirror, accepting this gift and taking it into your body and observing that wound coming healed, I want you to see yourself with a golden thread, and I want you to start to stitch up this wound. And with each stitch, say to yourself, I am healing this wound. I am forgiving this pain. And I am letting go. I am healing this wound. I am forgiving this pain. And I am letting go. I am healing this wound. I am forgiving this pain. I am letting go. And continue to watch yourself and visualize yourself healing this wound. And imagine what your life would be like if you didn't have this wound. Who could you be outside of this pain? Who could you be now that you're fully healed? I want you to take the time to see yourself enjoying your life and be grateful to yourself for partaking in this practice and allowing yourself space to heal this pain. Now, at this moment, you're free to continue to embrace this imagery, to continue to visualize yourself living without this pain and seeing yourself whole and fulfilled. Or you can start to bring your awareness back into your body, feeling yourself wherever you're seated right now. Coming back to a whole space within yourself. This moment is yours.